encouraging people to connect more directly to the things that are in front of them.
The experience starts with all technology, I think.
Artificial intelligence is going to force us to be more creative than we ever have before. So what inspires me about this evolving dining experience of the future is this blend of nature and technology, and how they're going to come together to create a tastier, more convenient, delicious, and affordable future of food.
One of the things that's amazing about the way that technology around food is developing is it's also able to give us a more personalized and a more human experience. So there's a real opportunity there for chefs, for mixologists, for people who like making food and beverage to play with our sense of taste and give people taste experiences in a whole new way.
It's not just the taste today, it's the visuals itself. When I research, we understand that seeing 3D food through augmented reality stimulates a different part of the brain. Just using our gaze or interactions with our fingers, we'll be able to choose all the food in front of our table. Holograms can point the appealing food on top of what you're eating. You can literally see the dimensions of the food that you're going to order. Whole experience, again, is all depending on how much you want to be involved in this.
The most futuristic dining experience I had was here in Silicon Valley. We actually did a chocolate tasting where we paired 360 virtual reality video from the fields where the cows were and from inside the chocolate factory. So you could actually taste your California red wine with your Swiss milk chocolate.
Some of us are always going to experience and create all sorts of strange things that I play with, like different enzymes, spices. I create a drink that move on its own inside the glass.
The trick, I think, with technology is that you have to figure out the ways that you can continue to be connected with it. So edible circuits is this amazing idea, this body of work that's about figuring out ways that you can transform the carbon that's present in some kinds of foods into circuits that contain information. They're edible, so it doesn't impact your eating experience. The idea is that you can then encode or embed information directly into the food. What if you could have a loaf of bread that had an RFID tag that was edible inside of it that would not only tell you where the grain was grown, how it was made, but also it's 2 days away from going bad, it's 1 day away from going bad. All of that information theoretically could be contained in these kinds of circuits. So it's a brand new avenue for a really interesting direction of thinking about how we can better contain information inside food in a way that gives us more power in what we buy and the ways we use it.
There's definitely going to be some, virtual bars where you're able to have a drink with a buddy of yours that's all the way in Japan.
We are creating a virtual environment that you can meet with your friends. We will all have augmented reality glasses or like even lenses maybe. A robot can basically prepare your food or even bring it to your table. But no, it's quite in the future, but it is coming.
A dining experience only happens live. You don't get your food digitally, you don't get your food through a screen.
The human interaction is human interaction. You cannot beat that. You can't beat the smell, you can't beat the feeling of being in a place that's crowded.
In the next 50 to 100 years, I think we're going to have devices that give us more information on our own personalized nutrition needs. And we're going to be able to use that to make ourselves healthier. We're going to be able to take back our time and in a convenient way enjoy food together again with each other. And that's the kind of future I want to live in.